Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, G-Nate.
Hello, everyone. This is Swerve, the Platinum Kid.
And we are back again for another week of the bullshit. You already know what time it is. It's been about a week, fellas. What have you guys been up to, man? How y'all weekends been? How's the family? All that bullshit.
Nate, tell the people how your family been, bro.
So what was your heart sighing for? Just to draw me?
I don't know. Life, shit. Shit's just a big fucking cycle. Just rinse and repeat. You don't ever get tired of the cycle?
To some extent.
I hear about people taking like the ashwagandha, and I'd be like, I already know that if I take it, it's not the ashwagandha, the shit Mike Tyson be taking. You got to take it out in the woods. Rogan be talking about it.
It's like ashwagandha. It's a type of mushroom, though. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, some shit you got to smoke.
Ashwagandha's like the mild-mannered one.
Yeah. Ashwagandha, you can buy that shit off Amazon. It's something different. This is like some.
Yeah, that's that true trippy.
The shit that takes you out of your body, like.
Answers questions.
Where they sell that shit at?
You can't buy it. You gotta get like a some type of like priest to perform the ceremony, like out in Arizona.
Oh, tell that priest to eat a dick.
It's like fucking. That makes
you throw up and all that shit, right?
Yeah, it's like fucking. It's like toad. It's like toad toxins off a back or something. But I forgot the name of it.
But people swear by it. They say after that.
Some people can handle it. Some people can handle it, but some people I feel like
come out of it.
Yeah, talking over each other.
Regular people who take it, they don't come out the same way as someone who can afford to just find out the truths about life.
Think so?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think if I find out some shit, I'm gonna turn into like a bum or something out in the streets, just thinking like, yeah, this shit is just pointless. Because I already think the cycle is pointless. I don't want to be in the cycle, but I'm forced to be in the cycle. If I get out of the cycle, who knows what's gonna happen?
It can go two ways, Swerve. The extreme is you become a bum.
Mm-hmm.
The other extreme is you become uber wealthy.
Yeah.
And right now you're closer to the bum, right?
Yeah,
we're all closer to the bum.
Yeah, you're right.
Lead into it. You just lead it.
So
I'll turn into Delonte West real quick.
So you got a 50-50 chance pretty much of being a bum or uber wealthy. Now, are you willing to gamble?
No, I'm not willing to gamble. That's the one thing that's the one thing I'm not gonna take. That's just it's like taking you out of this place and throwing you into the Matrix. I ain't ready for all that.
I mean, most people gonna accept whatever. By design, we accept whatever most people are doing anyways.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm accepting the cycle.
Yeah, so as long as what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah.
So whatever new that comes around, whatever the group decides to do, most people are gonna follow along.
Right.
What you did this weekend, Nate?
What you been up to, nigga?
This weekend I don't feel like nothing done. I had a car that I had to put in the shop. One of my cars got hit and run. My daughter had it. Someone just parked it and came across the shit. So
you saw the camera?
Hit it while she parked?
Yeah, she was at work.
You saw the footage?
So, nah, man. So the shit just out there wrecked.
I thought Tesla's always recording.
I don't know what's that about. I don't know if I know
what happened
when you press the
no Sentry mode is on. If your car's in park, Sentry mode is on. If it's on. So what happened?
I thought the Sentry mode's usually on though.
What happened?
No footage of that thing.
What happened was your daughter wrecked the car and told you someone hit and run that shit.
No, I would have got an alert.
She on that hot boy shit.
Yeah.
I would have got an alert. You get an alert as soon as it happens. I got no alert, no nothing.
That's why I'm telling you what happened, nigga.
She figured it out.
I would have got an alert even when she had the wreck. You get the alert when so I have the app.
So you didn't get the thing, so it didn't happen, right?
I didn't. Yeah, which is nothing. And the vehicle also doesn't have any recording of it. It has the recording either before it, and she was at work during the time.
She found a way to scrub the footage.
But even then, you're supposed to get alerted before where the footage coming. That's what I'm saying. I got no.
She found the way.
No email. She wanted that's the only way I like. She came with the Tesla. But
She probably future FBI, future CIA.
I know if you
Where
honk
she
the
work
horn,
at?
for sure it goes on. She works at a burger spot.
And they don't have cameras
Red
outside?
I gotta get it from the security team. They don't have it directly right in front, but insurance already paid. You know, have the thing. We have to go to the Tesla dealership. The issue when you deal with Tesla is the fact that you're kind of like on their wait time. They don't have no opening for me until like the 22nd of October.
Yeah, but so
it's that bullshit.
Was it the fleet insurance or regular insurance?
No, regular insurance. This is she was just using it for regular car. Yeah, this is like
your insurance premium's about to go crazy.
Man, this is like her second accident, man. But either way, you about to get off our plane regardless. You know, you can't have no teenagers in your shit. They just wreak havoc to your shit.
Yeah, you might want to do a little more investigating.
I mean, that's all I could do. I mean, you get the footage, but like I said, I don't.
Can't trust these kids, bro.
Nah, just let's say she got it. You got it. Whatever whatever magic you pulled off.
It's not gonna make it. It's not gonna
like whatever magic you pulled off. You got me.
I want to know how the fuck I didn't get the alert.
I already told you what happened.
She
Nate.
got you.
I already told Nate what happened. He's in denial.
But it doesn't always happen. I know for sure if you honk the horn right before an accident, it records that. But like I said, I run tests, and sometimes the customers get into accidents. I never get their alerts either. In Century Mode Beyond. Mm-hmm. So I think it depends on, if you see someone like, I know Century Mode catches like when they're walking next to it, if they're trying to scratch it, just comes on active.
Nigga, if your car gets hit.
That's what I'm telling you. I've had at least 3 Tesla accidents. I had 3, but I had the blue one where the car was parked outside. It got scraped and the person's insurance covered it. No alert, no thing came on that one. This one, the whole front got hit, came off, no alert, no notification. The only one that I know is when you have to slam you slam on the brakes or you press the alarm, it records that very second before that. So I don't really know as far as in theory, it's supposed to be as soon as it get hit, you think airbags deploy, it starts recording. Mm-hmm. I didn't get no
airbags. Not gonna get deployed if it's a hit and run and the car was parked. It's not gonna deploy the airbags because no one's in it for the airbags to save.
Oh, the car is that smart.
All cars
is done by it's pressure sensor. Yeah, if there's something on the
no.
seat, yeah,
so like if you're driving one by yourself, Swerve, and you hit an accident and you get into an accident. The one in front of you is gonna deploy. The one on your side.
So it's like pressure, like in the seats.
Yeah. So you know how your car can tell if someone's sitting in the seat.
Oh yeah.
That's what activates which airbag needs to be deployed.
True.
So either way, yeah, no airbags are deployed. It's like the front camera came off. I mean the front. It's like I got bammed from
How
the
much
side,
was the bill?
Like $2,000.
Oh, it wasn't that bad of a thing then.
Well, that's just the insurance one. Now, when Tesla actually take under the hood, you know what they're gonna say. Insurance always gonna try to lowball. So.
Oh, you didn't get it. Tesla didn't give you an appraisal yet.
No, they needed to get me in. They won't be able to get me into the 22nd. But they told me if I end up going through my insurance, they try to bump me up. So they just now decided to bump me up to like the 2nd. And we've been out of the car for like a week already. So even then, that's kind of like the hassle when you have to deal with Tesla because they don't have that many body shops. And if you want to go to them and then trying to go someone outside of them, you have to find the shop that accepts them and that they also accept Tesla and on those shits.
I appreciate you, Nate, for not calling us and telling us about this story during the week when it happened and stuff like that. You just dealing with that shit on your own. We
like
appreciate it. We appreciate that shit.
Insurance just covers it.
You know,
you got a fleet. If I called you know how much bullshit I go through these cars in the fleet.
No, I'm just saying at this big age, right? People calling other people about certain problems they having, bro. Sometimes
it's not because they need your help. Some people just like to vent. They just like to tell people the issues they be having.
That's called trauma dumping, according to these new keywords people are using.
These wordsmiths.
Yeah, they drop a new one every
so that would be trauma drop or trauma dropping, whatever it's called.
Trauma dumping.
I'm like, I appreciate Nate for not trauma dumping on us. Pause. But you can trauma dump on the audience.
On the pod. They like to hear all the stressful events we have going on throughout our week.
That's all you had going on, Nate, was the cars and shit?
Yeah, that's about it. Nothing much outside of that. Just trying to get some of this behind the scenes shit on the computers and shit like that.
Okay, what about you, Swerve? What you been up to? Did you say?
No, I didn't really do much, but you know what? I think I'm going to use my time. I need to talk to the people about some chicken and this experience that I had at this place called Mango's Cafe in Tampa. So they're Haitians. They do soul food. They don't do Haitian food though. But they all in that bitch talking Creole to each other. But the menu is smothered turkey wings, oxtail, chicken wings, dirty rice.
So a Haitian opened up a business. What else?
A Haitian family opened up a business that's not there. It's like Chinese people. It's like Jamaicans opening up a Chinese restaurant.
Well,
Right?
the Asians do it all the time. Yeah, you don't complain about them.
I don't go to those places. There's a place that has like a fusion Spanish Chinese place. I've never once stepped foot in there. I'm like, ain't no way I'm going in there.
You just don't know what you're missing, my boy.
I probably don't, because I go to Sushiyama, and that's a sushi place, and it's nothing but Mexicans in the back, and that shit be fire. So I'm sure.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Mexicans could cook anything. I don't know what Trump got going on trying to get rid of him. He don't know what he got going on. But either way, I went to Mango's, ordered some chicken. Well, actually, I was already in the line, because every time I go in there, that bitch got a line like wrapped around inside the store. So I'm already waiting in line for like an hour. After an hour pass, then they say no more oxtail, no more collard greens, and no more something else. I was like, damn. All right, then let me just get I came here for the oxtail, but now I'm gonna get the chicken. So I ordered the honey chicken. I had to wait for it. By the time I got to the front of the line, they had run out of that too. So now I'm sitting waiting another 30-something minutes. I say all that to say this. The chicken wing has been chopped and screwed so many times that I don't even recognize the chicken wing no more. We know the chicken wing used to be, one chicken wing used to be from the shoulder to the elbow to the wrist, and then there's that little nub that just got a little, it don't really have nothing on it. That's like the wrist to the fingertips.
Right. I know what you mean. That third piece that people
that
don't,
little shit that don't got.
People
Yeah, the
don't
fat
like
ass
eating,
beat you.
but I eat that shit.
You a fat ass.
It's okay.
You talking about the little hand?
Yeah, nigga,
Then it got a little-
that shit got good protein in there.
Yeah,
I guess.
really few parts with that fat on it.
I guess. I see how y'all niggas was raised. We ain't all label. But now you go to chicken places, they're selling you the from the shoulder to the elbow as one wing, and then the flap part, they call it a flap, is just the elbow to the wrist.
It's called drumettes and wings.
But it's all one wing. Because I just went to this place, when I order a wing, they gave me the whole 3-piece connected.
That's what. If it doesn't say whole wing on the menu, you're gonna get selections.
It didn't say whole wing on the menu. They just gave me a whole wing.
If you go to like Bahama Breeze, you'll see that their menu says whole wing, and you get the wing with the whole flap and all that. But if you ordering, it's like when you order wings from any wing spot,
Winghouse.
Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings.
They're cutting the wings in half and selling you drum.
No, they selling you sectionals or sections. That's what
There's
they're
no
called in the
drum.
store.
There's no drum in a wing. So when you say drumette, I don't know what that means.
It's that part.
What the hell is a drumette?
Is that part? The first part.
That's from the shoulder to the elbow.
Yeah. And
But that's still part of the wing.
Yeah, you getting that's. I'm just letting you know how wings are sold.
I'm just telling you how they're being sold now. It wasn't always like this. They're trying to pull one over on us by cutting wings in half and then selling us from the shoulder to the elbow, and then from the elbow to the wrist.
Nigga, it's been like this for a minute. I don't know what you talking about.
I don't know. I was in the chicken game for a long time, cuz I was in the chicken game for about a good 7 years. And the whole time I was in the chicken games, I was moving them 50 packs, 100 packs. It was always from the shoulder to the fingertips.
But if it's I don't know. I can tell you since like you ever ate at Wingstop
Wingstop, yeah,
You ever
Wingstop.
ate at Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yeah,
It's,
recently
it's
though.
always
Not.
been the drumette and the wing, and they count each as one, which is the fucked up part.
I remember Wings Plus, which is pretty much just drums or flats.
Yeah, that's what it is. Drums.
But they're
are flat.
calling
It's
you
been
drums
like
and
that.
flats, but it's not really a drum. That's part of the leg. I mean, part of the wing. It's not a drum. A drum is the leg. There's only 2 drums on a chicken.
Ah, okay.
I mean, there's only 2 drums. There's only 2 of anything on a chicken.
You know that there's always
There's one
there's
head.
people that specialize butchers.
I knew you was gonna try to figure something out.
I already
There's
got
butchers
it.
and shit that specialize.
It's a symmetrical head though, so it's 2 of. You split that head in half. There's one of everything.
There's-
one eyeball,
that's-
one left brain, one right brain.
You lost the argument by saying the word split.
Yeah, it makes sense.
If it's
There's
2,
butchers
you don't
that
need
cut
to
new
split
meats.
2. There's 1 and 1.
All right, you got it. You got it.
Appreciate you.
That cut new meats and
And you know,
they name
I'm a
new parts all the
wordsmith
time.
out here, Swerve.
Nate's having a whole different conversation besides the one we having right now.
He's not even on screen, so that's why I'm not even listening to the
I'm right
nigga.
here. I said, there's butchers that make new cuts of meat all the time. Like they look at different cuts that people don't count or this, that, and the third, and they'll label it as a new thing. Just like how you got them saying steak comes from one part of the cow. There's Kobe. There's all different cuts, but they're still making new cuts as we speak.
Yeah, you would think all the cuts have been claimed by now. They're cutting cuts that are already been claimed as cuts, and they're calling it something else. Like they're cutting a T-bone in half and calling it something else. Half a T-bone, baby T-bone, baby T. Like what the hell is a baby? What the hell is a baby rack? Like a baby back ribs. What is that?
The best ribs there is.
Baby back ribs? Is that do they only come from babies?
Remember you the one told me that. I don't know how true that is.
I told you that.
Yeah,
you know, I have this
thing.
thing. I have this thing I've been doing for a long time, and sometimes it circles back around. And today's one of those times it circles back around. I be lying to people all the time, giving them random ass facts, but it sounds so true, and they believe it their whole lives, and then they'll repeat it back to me like years later. I'm like, bro, you're an idiot.
Sometimes you gotta set a story out there and see if let it travel the world.
Yeah,
See if it comes back.
If it comes back.
See if it comes back. Let it free the world and see how the rumor comes back to you.
One of my favorite ones is I used to look people straight in the face and tell them, like, while they're eating a salad or something, like, be careful with them cucumbers, because the seeds inside of a cucumber they tear the lining of your stomach up. So you got to be careful with them. So now they're eating around the outside of the cucumber for the rest of their life because of some shit I told them.
Yeah, it happens.
Thanks for letting us know you have dumb friends, Swerve.
Oh, it's just people are gullible.
Yeah, you don't know people go for their first.
Bro, there's like billions of people in the world right now that believe the world is round. That's crazy.
Exactly. Before that, there's billions that believe the world is flat.
Flat. Exactly. That's crazy.
The lies just keep going.
It just keeps going. We'll never know.
All right, let me tell y'all what I did since y'all niggas ain't doing shit. See, Saturday I ended up taking the kid to like this big cat. What do you call them shit? I guess it's a zoo, but it's
Big
just
cat, like a safari.
They call it. What did they call it?
Sanctuary usually.
Yeah, it's a sanctuary. Some bullshit like that. So, but their main thing was cats. We did that Saturday. Sunday, bro, we've been ripping and running, bro. Sunday we did all the damn chores. I think we took him somewhere else. I can't even remember where we took that nigga on Sunday, but we ended up doing something. But yeah, nigga been ripping and running since Friday with the family and shit, bro. Shit's rinse and repeat, like you said, Swerve. It's getting.
Yeah, but on days like that, when you get stuff accomplished, you feel good about that repeat. You feel good about this section of the repeat. What you got to do is, you're going to have the rinse and repeat, but you got to make some of those repeats more enjoyable, more memorable than the last repeat.
I'm trying to get my wife to eliminate the repeats, right? Because you repeatedly have to go to the grocery store, right? Mm-hmm. We literally already have subscriptions to the grocery stores we go to, and they'll deliver it to the house for the free.
Yeah, I like that too. The only thing I don't like about it is the produce part of it. I don't like niggas picking out my bananas, paws, and avocados. I like to do that shit myself because they're just gonna pick some random ass shit and throw it in your basket.
Yeah, sort of love.
My chicken, I like to pick out my chicken specifically.
That's why
I like to pick out all my.
For like the delivery of groceries and shit, we don't order perishables.
Yeah, so like paper towels, canned food, stuff like that.
Yeah, we don't order nothing comes from a refrigerator. Because you don't know how long these niggas gonna have your shit. And they pull up in that 1992 Honda. You know the shit ain't got no AC. Your shit back there cooking. 40
cooking
minutes.
Cooking the ice cream.
Like, everything you got today, you better be ready to cook today. You gonna last some.
But speaking of produce, I got my cast iron juicer came in yesterday, nigga.
Cast iron juicer. I understand the purpose of a cast iron skillet because it cooks your food better. What is the purpose of a cast iron juicer?
It's just the material that the juicer is made out of. So it's like a press.
Oh, okay.
You just put the orange and press, nigga.
So it's not electric.
It's not electric. It gets way more juice than electric with no mess. Nigga, when I tell you I bought 3 bags of oranges Saturday because I knew that bitch was getting delivered on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Them things got there. I told my wife, hey, I need you to cut a couple of oranges for me. I threw her the bag. She cut about 6 of them. I said, nah, the whole thing, nigga. I'm about to make juice for a week.
That's it.
How much gallons you got out of it, or did you even get a gallon?
So the first bag made I think 16 ounces.
This nigga using numbers, big math
Not
numbers and shit.
No, it was like I'll say like a liter or like
a liter?
a liter with like 6, 7 with the first bag, bro. So nigga, when you guys come to my house and we're having mimosas and shit
Fresh
like
squeeze.
that, you will never see nothing store bought. Just bring the fruit.
Fresh squeeze limes and lemons and oranges.
All that shit, nigga. That shit is amazing. Look it up, bro. Cass, I'll send y'all a link.
I've been doing that with my juicer for watermelon.
What about apple juice?
It does make a mess though.
Yeah,
you ain't getting no apple juice out of there.
To make apple juice, you have to freeze the apples and then let them thaw out, and then it's better to juice them like that. But you definitely get apple juice, nigga. Whatever juice you need, nigga.
Whatever. All right. You can't give me no peanut butter. You can't give me no peanut butter juice.
Just bring the fruit.
Yeah, the fruit. Oh, I didn't even think about that. So the fruits that aren't as liquidy or as it can't be just much if you freeze them.
Yeah,
you're adding water to it.
You freeze it and you let it
It's
thaw out.
kind of like it freezes the water. The water inside of it crystallizes and kind of spreads out more, then kind of easier.
Yeah, that's the method for apples at least. I don't know about other fruits. But let's jump into this shit, man. What y'all want to get into this week?
You said we had a bunch of relationship crap in it.
That looks like what y'all want to talk about.
Yeah, that sounds like what you want to talk about.
This is gonna be a relationship episode. I don't know if y'all saw this viral, I guess, post that somebody posted, and it says, "Imagine calling off an engagement because your fiance had a past before you. Like, sir, Chris was before you, not during you. Why do men swear they deserve honesty but can't handle it?" And then it goes on to shows you the screenshot of the messages that was going back and forth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one goes, "You funny ash, bro." And he said, "How, Jason? You tell," and I guess this is the guy responding, "You ain't tell me you had relations with Chris."
And then the girl says, "Did Chris tell you I had relations with him?" It's old in the past. You just need to let go.
And then the guy comes back and says, he literally was supposed to be my best man. He's been around us for a year, and I have to hear from David. The engagement is off, bro. Go be a hoe.
And then she said, definitely not the man for me. My dog
says, leave the key on the counter. Bitch be gone by the time I make it home.
And then she say, now I'm the problem because you and your boy got poor communication. Whatever. All right.
Who would y'all say is wrong in this situation and why?
I mean, she's both. I mean, clearly she's wrong, but
both of them wrong. Not them.
Both wrong.
I'm saying, homeboy Chris, he's supposed to be my best man, and then you're gonna let me get married to somebody that you boned, and you're not gonna tell me about it. I should have known before I even started talking to her.
He could have said I stalked her. Yeah.
You should have been said that before I even got to.
Chris is a fuck nigga.
But you know, he could be a military type nigga.
Nah, shut up, Nate.
Chris
Stop
is one of them niggas.
Excuses, nigga.
Chris is one of them niggas. That's Nate's friend that we was talking about last episode.
That be boning moms and shit.
That be boning moms, boning moms and wives and shit. That's Chris.
What I mean is, homie could have been like a military type dude where he met
Nate,
her on
no, don't add. You adding sauce to it for no reason.
He met her on Monday, and by Wednesday, he's asking her to get married.
No.
Who is Chris? Like,
he said, Nate, your argument doesn't, what's the name? Because he literally said Chris has been around us for a year.
Mm-hmm. For a whole year. So now your shit's fucked up.
So you could have been engaged for a whatever year. That bullshit
you talking for that whole year, Chris had time to say, yo.
He said Chris has been around.
You can go through with it if you want, if you love her, or whatever. But I just want to let you know that we had a past.
You know, niggas run different when they figure you found the big one. They don't want to be the one to step on your candle. You about to get married. You might look the other way. Like, she might have a history, but you already popped the question.
Nah.
If
anybody's supposed to save you, it's supposed to be your homeboy.
Yeah, if Chris is my homeboy, like supposed to be my best man, as soon as I tell that nigga girlfriend, he's supposed to tell me, hey.
Yeah.
As soon as girlfriend, bro.
Now, if dude
niggas will pop up on you without just.
He's not in the military, Nate. This is not military shit. It's been
a whole year, and this is my best man. Even if a whole year passed by, I'm pretty sure I don't talk to my best man at least once to tell him, yo, I met this girl.
They do this within weeks. Some of these guys, they leave on a Friday.
Not in this case.
Trip,
Nate, stop, stop trying to add shit to it to make it what's the name. This is just regular people that see each other randomly all the time. At least throughout the course of a year, they saw each other a few times.
I like how I try to make the probability of what's most likely going to happen. How you guys got to strip it down like.
But it's not most likely. It's not most likely.
Yeah, it is. My case is probably most likely.
Nah.
Stop trying to make it that and just take these people as the worst human beings as they are.
You're saying your situation is most likely where somebody just gets married after 2 days? That's the most likely situation?
I'm telling you, it ain't most likely you just got 2 pairs of pieces of shit right out the gate. So there's some other variable there. So I'm trying to like, what's the most likely? Maybe this one of these niggas that's really quick to get married, these military types. Maybe
I don't want to say it's 2 pieces of shit. I want to put it mostly on the homeboy because the girl, you know how girls think. They think, oh, it was the past, let it go, which is crazy thinking for me. It's not crazy thinking. It's just different way of thinking that a man would have. For them, they thinking it's logical. Yeah, it was the past, let it go. But it's different. Of course.
I don't think the average woman is just naive.
I think the average woman would think just like that. Like try to keep it from you, not tell you about it, just because they feel like it was the past. You shouldn't.
From you, but if they could have it where you don't know about it, they'll rock with that.
Yeah, they're gonna because
they know it's unavoidable. Tell you they're gonna tell you, but if they know you can't ever know, they'll take it to the grave with them.
And that whole year passed and she never said nothing. I want to know how the hell dude found out.
He said David told him. Some other person told him.
Oh, some other person told him. Okay.
So it wasn't even Chris.
So if it was up to Chris and the girl, they would have never told because they've been around each other and never mentioned it.
Maybe it meant nothing to them. Maybe because
it don't matter. It don't matter.
She was the gargle the balls a little bit, but it ain't mean
nothing. Let the dude that proposed let him decide if it means nothing.
She was my Thursday slide. It ain't mean nothing.
Oh, okay. Now you're gonna let me you're gonna let your best man marry your Thursday slide.
Exactly, bro. Chris has to be a fuck nigga. And
Yeah,
she,
Chris,
Everyone's different.
she on some fucked up shit too.
you ain't never met a Chris that wasn't a fuck nigga, really. All of them.
They
All
kind
of
of
them.
Name Chris, all right. You ain't lying.
You don't know no good Chris's. All of them niggas fuck niggas.
You know, when you first read the story, I thought we were talking about Chris Brown. I was like, yeah, this sounds right on point with him. This sounds like something he'll do. But look at that. It's a whole different Chris. So you might be right. It might be all the Chris's might be fucked up. Here's the issue, though. What I hate about this situation is when a hoe be hoeing, you really can't beat them at their own game. Like, you really can't shame them. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just told them, she really just killed them like this or this, and she really ate that when she told them, it ain't my fault you homeboys got communication. She just went off about her life. Like, what can you tell a bitch with bad behavior and she just dismissive, don't give a fuck? Just like,
I think a lot of times a lot of women want to be wives, don't know what comes with being a wife. You talking about communication. Isn't that one of the major things in the marriage is communication? And you telling me it's not my fault that my homeboy don't communicate with me, but my future wife don't want to communicate with me?
Exactly. Bro, you destroy that argument, bro. Because if that's bad, if you call that poor communication that Chris didn't tell me, and bitch, I'm over here with you every day.
What do you call what we got going on?
What the hell you call our communication? That shit is bullshit.
You can't pick and choose what you want people to know, and then be upset when they find out what you didn't want them to know.
I mean, my thing from it is the fact that the way she's so dismissive about it, the way she just this reminds me of like Cardi B situation when she got her dude end up having a kid, this, that, and the third, and she's like, well, that's just gonna be our baby daddy. Then like these bitches are shameless. You really can't even if you want to hit you with a gotcha moment, they're not feeling the gotcha moment because they just, you know what I'm saying, they got no problem. Just, you know what I'm saying, it's one of those people like,
yeah, it's really a way of like deflecting to a point where you can't make me feel bad about my decision.
Exactly. You ever whoop somebody's ass and they still talking shit afterwards? Like, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Yes.
Outside of just kill them.
I witnessed it today. Fucking Eagles fan and a Tampa Bay fan. Tampa Bay just got beat by Eagles, but for some reason Tampa Bay fans still talking shit.
Yeah, there's some people nothing you can do about it.
Back to Cardi B. So Cardi B says men take marriage more seriously than women takes it.
She's been getting interviewed. Her thing was that while she was married, she said respect. She means men outside of the marriage will respect marriage. So men respect the sanctity of marriage. She says while she was married, her DMs was dry. Everybody knew she was with Offset. Nobody tried her like that. Soon as she got,
she's outside.
She says he's outside. Then the DMs started lighting up. On the other hand, you got Offset. Women knew he was married, and they were still all in his DMs because. Women don't care about the sanctity of marriage. That's what she was saying.
I would have to agree with that. Other than them Chris ass niggas.
Yeah, maybe some Chris ass niggas that don't care. They ain't worried about it. They
I would say
mamas,
majority
aunties,
of men
sisters
respect marriage.
Yeah, because there's so many.
Chris will respect your marriage because he had her before she was married.
Yeah, like that was just my Thursday slide.
That's my Thursday slide. You know, Chris nobody.
Yeah, you can have that now, homie. My old work.
There's two things that can be said. I get that she said that the fact that men respect it more as far as outside, but there's another. I think just today, some lady saying that men get nothing from marriage, so there's that as well. That's a double-sided argument.
Well, even if you say men get nothing from marriage. The person who is married, who doesn't want random people going at his wife, he obviously gets something out of it because he cares that people are trying to get at his wife.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's the exclusivity that the guy's expecting if you're married.
exactly. Yeah. So you get something out of that. That's the excellent. So when you telling me that like the previous example, someone been with my wife before, I don't know about it, and I just do it in my face every day.
But I think the only reason other men might see the marriage thing like, she's married, let me let her off the hook. Let me not chase her because you know how you figure some niggas jump bad about their wives.
Nah, because niggas know they can die.
Yeah, exactly.
She can get wicked quick.
I'm not condoning sleeping with people's wives, but if you're gonna be sleeping with somebody's wife, definitely don't do it at that wife's house.
That's very true.
I've seen people die.
Oh,
Yeah, that could happen.
Oh yeah, I would be a killer.
I done seen it. You remember the day I sent you, right? Or did you send me the video with the dude that caught dude boning his wife? He came in that bitch with a knife or a machete. And
I seen that. He stabbed everyone up.
Stabbed everybody in the room.
Crime of passion, no shit. You
Crime
gotta
of passion.
That's
temporary
insanity.
Yeah,
I'm taking that plea.
A woman could be all nonchalant, be like, "Oh, whatever, miscommunication, whatever. That's on you." But some people find out some shit that they wasn't supposed to find out, and you can't control how they crash out.
Well, I mean,
he told you to leave your keys on the counter. He could have did something worse.
That's true. I mean, well, you got the fact that women do that when they do that, it's for domestic violence. It's not because there is a thin line between love and hate. You know, you got to imagine who could drive you the craziest, the fastest, the person that you most likely in love with. They know what lines, what strings to pull, shit like that. So, it's, like I said, it is a thin line. And the more you love the person, the more you feel the distrust, the more betrayed you feel. Shit could jump bad real quick if the heads don't prevail.
I could imagine me loving someone that much and then me telling them it's over, and their answer is, "All right, you got it."
Nah, nigga, you gotta hit them with that. Fuck, that's gonna be my song of the week.
That fist.
With that fist.
We ain't have it. But then the thing, it goes both ways because a lot of women that are in jail for domestic violence or murder, it's off of them. Women jump bad. Women get that jealousy. They don't fuck around about that. So they catching bodies all the time off that shit. Men might do it off of some jealousy shit or disrespect type of thing, but the women,
they're gonna plan it out. It's not gonna be just I pop up on you and just get mad and start stabbing. It's gonna be some I found out, and I'm gonna start slowly putting rat poison in your food and your milkshakes.
Yeah, so what's that? Remember before they had equal rights divorces back in the days? Remember, grandma and them used to have like 4 or 5 husbands by the time they're 70 years old. They're like it just.
I ain't never heard of that. Grandma's had 4 or 5 husbands.
Yeah, remember that they'll get married young at 25. Then that husband died maybe 6 years away at the war. Then another husband. Then they're like in the third marriage by the time they're 60. But they're like, that's what wink, wink. You know, these motherfuckers had frying pans. They had poison. Women been killing niggas for eons. You know what I'm saying? so that's how it goes. And your woman's always going to have you at a disadvantage if that's actually a woman you put her in a position to trust, which means she's always in a position to take you out.
Yeah. Yeah, if either one of you go missing, the spouse is always the number one suspect. I watch a lot of CSI,
as they should be.
Put a case on them, right?
You can't tell me you haven't seen your wife in 30 days and you didn't tell nobody.
So yeah, it be the lies for me. Like, she comes and goes sometimes. I be almost want to stop the show.
Yeah, but you never know because I could be like.
Lock this nigga up, please.
Nah, because
I'd
be like, y'all, my wife, she goes on a lot of girls' trips, so I wouldn't know. Maybe she might have went out of town or something. I was expecting her to come, but she said she was going to come back. Sometimes. So now I'm turning into Nate now, making excuses.
Yeah, you make it. The excuses sound so bad. I'm like, go ahead and lock this nigga up, man. You want us taxpayers to waste all this money? Come on, bro. We got you. These niggas be lying through their damn teeth, dog. Especially them white boys. You let them fuck around and find a new love interest. Man, let them find something younger. Man, they planning out the wife's death immediately. Trying to raise up the life insurance. They trying to ride off into the sunset.
With that new young thing.
With that new young thing. Ain't good enough to just say, fuck it, let me leave as is with the new thing. They niggas want to cash. The niggas trying to win. They're trying to go out on a straight winning ticket. Take out the X, get the cash insurance, dip out.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Sometimes they be living like that. Next thing you know, a couple months later, they end up arresting them. The girlfriend that they killed the person over, she ended up snitching on them. Niggas get played all the time.
Yeah, better just do like Chris Jericho did.
Take out the whole fam, go out with him. The legendary Chris Jericho.
The GOAT.
Psycho.
CTE. That CTE will get you every time.
At its finest. One of us could survive.
What you mean?
Remember, he killed all but like one kid. Either he wasn't home or he happened to survive. But that one's a wrestler now, and he can't really like get no upward mobility because I think he uses the dad's last name and trying to pay homage. But they're like, nah, nigga, it's just too tainted. He's raw too, but you got to almost create a whole new character.
Yeah, pretty much. Just imagine that, like if OJ Simpson had a kid.
That was also raw in football.
Yeah, like nah,
got him a white wife.
Yeah,
they got him a white wife. We were like, hold the fuck up, hold the fuck up. we done seen this before.
That white wife definitely got the upper hand for the rest of her life. Be careful.
Yeah.
Your daddy got away with it. You're not gonna get away with it. They're not gonna let you get away with it.
OJ had a little bit of redemption near the end of his career, thanks to Cam and Mace and them. Got to clean up his act a little
People
bit.
still be hating though. I think it was Cam and Mace really give him his flowers even while he was. It was not just giving him his flowers after he died, but they gave him the opportunity to be on the show, and he was making money.
They humanized them.
Yeah, exactly. He started going on. I think maybe he signed up with the show after he started doing his Twitter. But I was following him on Twitter, and I was like, yeah, this guy's a regular ass guy.
And that's why they say you can't give everyone a platform, because every person is a human. You give them a platform, even the most horrible person.
Yeah, you forget about all the heinous shit they did.
Like, this motherfucker, all right.
Like Ted Bundy. They say he was a very charismatic guy.
And this motherfucker eats people.
Yeah, not Ted Bundy don't eat people. That's Dahmer.
Okay, my bad. Yeah.
But I'm sure Dahmer probably the same way.
Make some white killers, though.
Yeah,
so many.
So many of them. And we all know him by name. Black killers, you don't know him by name. At least not the crazy.
That's why when there's like a movie about to be released, there's always protests, because they already know you put the person in the movie, you're going to humanize them, and people are going to... So when Netflix dropped that...
These niggas get hoes, all sorts of letters in the mail. They start they get all sorts of different new fans. They got girlfriends and shit gets crazy.
Yeah, because they tried to boycott the Jeffrey Dahmer shit on Netflix because they don't want to humanize him.
And then what's the one? They made the one with those two boys, the Hernandez brothers, and then they ended up like getting released early because of it?
They were already set to kind of have been, they're rich. So it was going to happen regardless. That's probably why.
I mean, but you saying they're rich, but they've been in jail for a long time.
Yeah, but when you're rich, money buys you opportunity and options. Sometimes the block's too hot, depending who's in office, it can't get you no reach. Right now, with this administration, everything's up for sale.
Well, they've been, like I said, they might as well finish it out. They've been waiting for a long ass time.
Those are like life sentences. The niggas probably was never gonna get out, depending who's in office. But right now, it's just all up. Everything's a go right now. Everything's for sale. If you could buy your way out right now, you buy your way out.
I got pardons for sale.
Yeah, I got pardons for sale. So if you can pull it off right now, is the best time. So that's why some people rather just do the life versus take the death sentence. To me, I always say, let me take the death sentence. Because saying life just means I've agreed that I'm going to live my whole life here. And at some point, it's going to become normalized.
Yeah, but saying death.
To the free world, I consider death. And let's just get this over with in like 20 years.
Saying death is what do you mean by 20 years? You don't know exactly when it's going to be scheduled for.
Yeah, but they usually between the appeals and all that stuff. So you're like 20 years. If you want to just say death, and then you don't take none of your appeals. I think the fastest I think someone do it might have been. I just looked at it today, was like 8 months, and I don't even think they can even do it that fast anymore. And
or
and the majority of states don't even practice it anymore. So you got to be in a state that does practice it. Then you understand. So let's say within 2 years tops, if you're lucky. But most death row sentences, it's almost 10 to 20 years from the time they're sentenced that you get put to death.
Or if it's a federal charge, it's on the table.
On the table, how long or how fast?
No, like the death penalty is on the table when it's a federal law.
Yeah. But I'm saying how long before they get put down, though?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, no matter what state you're in, if it's a federal crime.
Oh, okay, that's when it's picked up. Okay.
Then
but you say, give me life, and you never know. Depending on the regime that's in power, exactly. You never know. The right president might come around and give you a little pardon.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's why that's how the lawyers are good lawyers say, man, just take the life. Things start hard now. It's gonna become new normal. Laws change over time, and they're right. And sometimes you wait enough time, it's a waiting game. There's some of the most heinous killers are out right now just because they've been good the last 10, 15 years. And I guess that, in a sense, they did prove themselves. So go ahead and release him.
You know, after if the Epstein files come out, we know what the Epstein files come out, we know what they're gonna do is right. They're gonna change the legal age of consent. They're gonna change that down to like 16, 15. So eventually, these people that's been looked at as pedophiles that's been running our country for the longest time, they're gonna be like, the age of consent is 15, 16. They wasn't doing nothing crazy.
What's crazy is the age of consent is waived. It's different in different countries anyway. So
well, in Palm Beach, where Epstein was at, it was 18.
It was 18, in America. But you got places that go as low as 13. So
even in America, there's places that go as low as 15, 14.
In most countries, the age is whenever that period comes.
That's not a on paper legal thing though. That's just what niggas say.
No, I'm just telling you that's what most old cultures and different cultures, that's usually when they feel.
You talking about feelings though. I'm talking about paper. What does it say in their law book?
They don't got no law book that say nothing.
Okay. So there is no age. So that means there's no such thing as rape then.
There's
no such thing as consensual. There's no such thing as what's the word? Unconsensual? No, that's not the word.
It's statutory.
Statutory. There you go. Yeah. There's no such thing as statutory.
No.
In those other countries. All right.
Most places no.
All right. Where are we going to?
Go get you a 14-year-old baddie.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we do for a guy's trip.
Right here in America. Man.
This has nothing to do with the conversation that we just had. I'm just saying.
Let me see what else I want.
What y'all niggas got in hip hop? Thugger dropped, right? Thugger album came out. That nigga face, he had a white man's face on his album cover. He got roasted about that.
The nigga.
How about the single? Forget the white man's face. You hear the single?
Which one? Whoop-de-doo?
The other one that's just saying nigger all over the place. That should be
all
over
yeah.
He saw Kanye.
Yeah, but you know the internet's gonna.
I'm gonna try to one up Kanye though. Kanye did the hell Hitler. Let me try to see if I can get nigger popping. That's all. Yeah. That's all you hear. And I'm like, man, these white folks gonna play the hell out of this.
Said, I'm calling my ops nigger. He thought that shit was gonna slap.
Strong hard R. There's memes all over the place about it.
Yeah, the album's trash.
Very much
and
trash.
I'm a Young Thug fan.
Me too. Very trash.
This album was trash. I only like probably one song on the whole thing is the one with Lil Baby. He got to put Lil Baby on every track.
I like the track he had with Lucci. Lucci dropped also, and Lucci shit was way better than Thug shit.
Shout out to the nigga that caught the bodies for Young Thug. What's his name? What's the trial?
Woody.
Yeah. Woody said them niggas died for no reason.
They died for this.
These niggas want to do music together. All y'all niggas died for no reason. He's not wrong, dog. These niggas get out. Lucci got a track with fucking Thugger, and here Thugger too bold to do a track with fucking Gunna. Ain't that shit crazy?
But he outside's performing tracks that he did with Gunna. He's still performing the track that surf track that he got with Gunna.
Yeah. But he said even if they make $1 trillion together, he just will never. You know, there's gonna be love there, but he just can never see him the same how he did.
That nigga, he just niggas needs to just
so full of shit.
Yeah, don't even say you just pigeonholing yourself so much by saying stuff like that.
I don't
like this guy's about you. I don't think he realized how big Gunna's about to be.
Exactly. Thugger shot his
pause.
Thugger shot himself in the foot, and he's trying to stay relevant, stay in the fray. But the music's the only thing that's gonna be able to hold him there. All this talking, and each time you play back the video, we realize that this nigga was trying to compete with his own artist. He was trying to do a lot. He was doing a lot of green shit from behind that wall.
You gotta attach yourself to the new hotness. That's the Drake recipe. That's the Jay-Z recipe.
Or be the one to drop or make new hotness. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no you just got to be able to create the heat. But there's just thinking, you're not fucking with this thing because he snitched on you. All that shit. That shit ain't working. The public ain't fucking with him. The public fucking with him. So you got to be hotter than him at the very least.
Yeah.
Or be there, right? But if not, you're gonna watch this dude rock.
I didn't say you got to. You ain't got to drop Gunna level project, but it got to be better than what you just dropped. You can't come out of jail with this.
Yeah, it was. I thought, I don't know if they rushed the shit or whatever, but that shit was.
I don't know. I feel like
released from jail. Both were trash.
When niggas is in jail, I expect you to be sitting down and more concentrated. Like Kodak came out of jail, dropped fire. Gunna came out of jail, dropped fire. I don't know what this dude's been doing. Lucci come out of jail, drop fire. Gucci come out of jail, fire.
I think Lucci got fat.
Yeah, Lucci got real big. I don't know. This nigga been eating.
We saw him like a couple of months before he got jammed up in Palm Beach, in Miami. I don't know if you remember a couple years back, my birthday thing. You remember, Joe?
What birthday thing?
We ended up doing Lauderdale, like maybe like 2 years ago or something like that. It was like a Halloween party or some shit like that. Remember?
And Lucci was there?
Yeah, Lucci was like, it was like a hole in the wall strip club in Miami type shit. Lucci was doing.
Oh, that's that nigga. That wasn't 2 years ago. Nigga, that was like 6 years ago, 5 years ago.
It couldn't have been that long.
Yeah, it could have been.
It was right around the time before COVID, around COVID.
Yeah, like 3 years ago.
You know we're in 2025 right now.
What does that mean?
That's one of the effects of COVID.
COVID-19.
Yeah, the time. That's one of the side effects of COVID. Time is not moving how it used to move.
And you know, Nate caught that shit about 3 times.
Jesus, I forgot. You said COVID. So you put that 19 there. He ain't make no sense. I'm like, what does that mean? That's 3 years ago. I tell her, holy shit. Golly,
yeah. Nate ain't been outside with us in a long time.
I've been out, but I haven't been keeping track. Like that COVID time does fuck up your whole thing. But that was like the first time we went out in Miami. I had gummies on. That's how I remember that. Like that shit was lit. But damn, that's just crazy. Yeah, that was like a little bit after that's when you got jammed up.
Big Lucci.
It's crazy to see. Crazy to see.
Yeah, Lucci album was good. Gunna album trash. Who else came out? Dropped again. It was Lucci. Oh, Jeezy dropped. I haven't listened to it yet, but you said you got some.
Yeah, Jeezy
some
dropped
takes
this
on
new
it.
album called Snow and him and DJ Drama. It's supposed to be Gangsta Grills. I'm about 4 tracks deep, and everything I heard is trash. I am completely underwhelmed. I'm shocked.
What do you think? The lyrics trash, beats trash. What is it?
Whatever trash, but it's like the beats. Like this doesn't sound like a Jeezy project. It seems like they're trying to make like a grown man Jeezy.
You still want trap Jeezy?
I just want good Jeezy. Whatever the best. Whatever the best.
He's thinking that he's thinking.
Look at your phone. I sent y'all something.
Yeah, I just seen it. That was the night. You still had it the fucking phone. Yeah, that was the last. Does it say what date that was on your phone?
Yeah, nigga, it was October 25th, 2020.
See?
Damn, I remember this.
Yep. Yeah.
What a time. Niggas outside in the club with full mask. Full mask in the club.
That was Florida rules. You could just go out. It was just a requirement to get in, but once you get in there, you had to be masked. So you know how it was. You had to have it to be in line.
Shit's crazy.
They really tricked us with that COVID.
It was a crazy time.
You see how they okey doked us, though?
Yeah.
That virus is straight okey dokus.
Sheep. What can you do?
What else we got in relationships? Because this was a relationship episode.
Yeah, you know, Juno heavy in the relationship zone right now.
You know, let's just give guidance.
Michael Porter Jr., he's a basketball player. He plays for the Denver Nuggets. He's worth over 200 M's. And there's a story going out. Well, he was on a podcast speaking on how a lot of people didn't get the context of the whole story. The headlines was pretty much Michael Porter splits the rent with his girlfriend, which sounds crazy. If you're making 200, if you're worth over 200 million, why am I splitting rent with somebody?
It sounds crazier if you hear the interview.
No,
but when I heard the interview,
if you hear the interview, you can tell it's this girl has her own place, her own apartment that she's paying for.
Yeah, but the part that came off bad is the fact that, you know, she wanted to say somewhere it cost a bit too much. You're like, yeah, I get that. I kind of want you there saying that he kind of said he would pay the other half. But after 6 months in, they're not staying together no more. He's wondering, should he still pay, knowing that she can't pay by herself. And he was like, they're like, hold on, you had her paying, you make 200 million? Like, yeah, man, like you paying much money? Like, yeah, man, because I need her to act right every month. That line alone, like, whoa, that.
Yeah.
They gotta look
niggas didn't catch that line.
Yeah, you gotta
a lot of niggas missed that line.
You can't say it. We all think it, but you can't say it. That's They gonna lock you, nigga. It's financial abuse.
Yeah. You're right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Because he had her like on a relationship lease.
Yeah.
Before he started paying the half, he told her, "All right, you can get because I want to be comfortable. I want you to be comfortable, and I want to be comfortable when I come see you." He don't even live in this apartment, so she got an apartment that was a little bit over what she could afford, and he gonna pay the other half or the difference or whatever it was. And he even said, "Even if we don't last, I'm gonna take it upon myself to pay for at least the year." So at least until the lease is up. So even if we break up within the next 6 months, people is looking at it crazy for you to be thinking like the worst in the relationship. Like even if we break up, but he's thinking realistically, we might not last. But I want you to know that even if we don't last this year, I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna keep my commitment to paying my portion for this year.
You're like he needs to act right every month, which makes sense. Niggas ain't just throwing money out. We respect in this economy,
especially if I don't live there.
Yeah,
and if he got this going on with you, who knows how many other girls he got this going on with?
I mean, that's what the money's for.
Yeah, but people want you to.
That's what they're printing for.
Yeah, I feel Michael Porter though.
People feel so entitled, bro. That's the problem. People feel entitled to his money.
People's money. Yeah. But if that was his,
he's saying it though. That's all I'm saying. This is gonna come back to bite him. Trust me.
No, it's not coming back to bite him.
He's gonna have a lawsuit either for sexual harassment.
Oh yeah, that might come.
And this is gonna be painted. That this is gonna be one of the things that paint him in that exact fuckboy limelight is gonna be what's gonna give him to have to give him that nice little settlement. You gotta do this. This is Chris behavior. You gotta do this shit on the low ski. You know
as long as he's got his paperwork in order. If he's got like contracts and stuff, then he's good. And he wouldn't even need contracts. These are girlfriends. These are not no wives that he's dealing with.
You gotta for those rich guys, bro. Those entertainers, athletes, and shit like that. Any person you dating, you gotta make them sign an NDA, bro.
Mm-hmm. Look at John Cena. His girlfriend is moving in. He made her sign like a long, not even a lease, almost like a guest. Like a guest thing, like I live here, you're a guest here, and as long as you get told that you have like 30 days from that time to vacay, you have to do it in advance so she don't try to do the okey doke and try to sue and won't get out when it's time to get out. Because some of these motherfuckers you gotta sue when it's time for them to go. They ain't trying to leave with things they didn't come in with. So you know how that goes. So you gotta
every now and then YouTube will pop up some lady trying to get the prenup null and void to her rich millionaire husband and shit.
Yep. And what kills me about that shit is the fact that there's a difference between your person getting what they're supposed to get. They're very happy they're with you. But it's the fact that a woman will get with a person that's already successful, already rich, whatever it means he gets that, and just say, I'm going to get with him, let's say a year, 2 years, and like, I'm going to try to stick this guy up for $1 million, $2 million. Like, women really don't have an association with money. They don't realize what comes with the money or what guys do to get the money. Motherfucker might do some heinous shit to get that bread. And you just think you're going to stick them up because you're legally allowed to and not think this nigga's going to go to...
Because you got a vagina.
Because I'm just going to... Knowing that you can't physically take it from him, I'm just going to go to court and steal it from him that way. Knowing that no other method would you be allowed to steal this type of money from me. It's unheard of.
You're right.
It's one of those things. So, some of those guys, just take it on the chin. Some of those guys say, "Hey, let's just go on a cruise," and they come back with just one spouse.
Guillotine. Where the guillotine at? We need to bring back the guillotine for these.
He ain't want to do it, but she was trying to put the bread before everything else, and some niggas killed by that bread, which makes sense. Some girls date killers. And they still can't associate that difference. How you gonna steal from a killer? It don't make sense.
Yeah, that happens. I think I heard of a story of like a girl who was like taking care of like the business while dude got locked up. Yeah. By the time he got out of jail, she's with some girl. She done taken all the money. She done taken with all his money.
Yeah, changed her whole life around. Done uplift, blocked this nigga on everything. He pulled up on her, laid her ass down clean.
Yeah. You just gonna rob me?
Yeah. Well, my money, go and live your own life.
Well, if they're gonna steal, the proper way to handle it is probably like Devin Haney.
Try to sue.
Devin Haney is out here suing to get his his property back from his girlfriend or his ex. I don't know what they were. Were they engaged or something?
I gotta look it up, but a lot of people say they don't care if it's girlfriend, fiance, whatever. You give somebody a gift.
If it's stated as a gift, then they don't have to give it back.
What do you mean? What do you mean stated as a gift?
Not if it's like a wedding ring.
What do you mean by stated as a gift? Like I have to hand it to you like on Valentine's Day and be like, here, this is a gift.
Yeah, if you present it as a gift, then you are giving that away. You can't get that back. But Nate, you said the wedding ring, it's an engagement ring that you definitely can you can sue to get that back.
But a wedding ring, no.
A wedding ring, no, because they made that commitment to marry you, and they did it. So they did their duties to earn that ring. The engagement ring is a will you marry me? And if you get married, it's gone. It's no longer yours. But until that married happens, every ring can get you're legally supposed to get it back.
So how do you feel about women who feel like they don't need to give that ring back?
Me, I'm taking ass to court. I ain't arguing with you. Scumbags.
The scumbags are the fucking lawyers that's taking up the case. You're like, hold on, this man just wants his ring back and you want me to actually represent you? You know this is going to cost you both money, right?
Yeah.
You don't even give a damn. You just I'll take it.
Yeah, but who wins in that case, though? Is it the guy?
The lawyers.
Yeah, the lawyer, because the lawyer going to run up they're going to run it up on both of y'all, and y'all going to end up paying more than what they paid for the ring.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. That's what I said. They're the scumbags because they don't want to take up any case, knowing damn well this shouldn't be a case.
Yeah, but the guy's always going to win it at 100% of the time if they didn't have the wedding and get married. So what can you sue? What is he suing for? As far as gifts, is it like cars,
like jewelry, bags, something like that? Let me look this shit up.
Now, vehicle, if you leased it, you're supposed to get that back. If it's under your name, you get that back. Yeah.
Even if it's under your name and you're giving it to someone for them to use, like, yeah, I'm gifting this to you for you to use to go to work and go to school or whatever, but it's under my name.
If it's under your name, you didn't give it to them. You didn't literally gift them that. Because it's you still have ownership of it.
So all these gifts I be seeing, like, you know, somebody pull out in the parking lot, they see a big car with big bow wrapped around it. Those are, well, we don't know if those are in the person's name, in the giftee's name.
Leases and shit like that. You know, the ball players been smart about that. They put you on that month to month. You don't act right. They'll let the repo man handle it.
Yeah.
So they paying for it every month.
Yeah. As soon as you don't act right, you know, niggas say, you know, don't pay. Go on and pick that up.
What else we got? Any more relationship shit?
What do we have?
Let me tell you real quick what the Devin Haney thing was. He said Devin Haney is suing his ex-fiancee Lena Sade, asking for $350,000 worth of gifts he gave her during their relationship, including handbags and jewelry.
Yeah, that nigga ain't getting shit back.
Handbags and jewelry?
He's not getting it back.
How you figure?
He's calling it a gift. If he calls it himself a gift, then he just destroyed his own case.
Yeah, because how do you hand somebody a necklace and not say it's a gift? What is this?
It was a gift. That nigga ain't getting none of that back.
Yeah. Sorry to that man.
The thing is, these people just be thinking of it too legit. You know, the money you're gonna spend on the attorney for them to just tell you, no, you better just go ahead and get someone in the hood, pay them a couple bands, just watch her get her ass whooped. You're not gonna get the dub back, but at the very least, you get that satisfaction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's just looking so sad, right? He's looking a lot like Drake right now. Like, just take your loss, bro.
Dude, he's got to go out there and find his reprieve elsewhere. Though you're not gonna get it in the courthouse.
Yeah, you're not.
Just go ahead and pay a hood chick to go out and slap her up right quick and call it a day. Make do with that. I'm gonna look for. Y'all seen the NFL announce your boy Bad Baby's gonna be being the next host for the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
See, this is why Trump is doing what he's doing.
Bad Baby is Puerto Rican. He's American, so it shouldn't be no issue. It's gonna be bad for Trump because I already know there's gonna be some kind of protest or some kind of anthem shit coming along with that shit. That's not.
You think so?
I mean, it's affecting Latin America.
He's not.
So you think?
But he's Puerto Rican. He's not.
Bad Bunny. I think he loves the red side. He loves his fan base. Like voted for Trump.
Yeah, a lot of Puerto Ricans also getting deported.
Deported? Can you get deported if you're?
They're not getting deported. I guess some of them either they have no paper. There's people. No, like they're going to deport.
They just be saying stuff, bro.
They're in Puerto Rico. The ICE in Puerto Rico are deporting a bunch of people in Puerto Rico because they also have people.
They just be making shit up, bro.
I'm not making this up. The ICE are in Puerto Rico deporting people in Puerto Rico. Well, it happens a lot. What's the name?
I was told
there for a while.
I was told that Bad Bunny was. I was told that Bad Bunny is performing right. He's like on a tour right now. Well, not a tour, but he's staying in kind of like a residency in Puerto Rico. Show's been selling out. He's not doing no North America show or no US shows because he's afraid he doesn't want people coming to his shows and getting scooped up.
You see? I'm telling you.
But during the Super Bowl, that's gonna be. But I don't think his fan base can afford Super Bowl tickets.
Yeah, that nigga just talking shit.
Yeah, you talking crazy. What is his fan base?
His fan base is the person that can afford a Bad Bunny concert ticket, but not afford a Super Bowl ticket. A Super Bowl ticket is not the same as a Bad Bunny concert ticket. You could be a Bad Bunny fan.
There's lots of Latin Americans with real bread out there, though. So,
are they also Super Bowl Bad Bunny fans?
It could be. It'd be
because if you got bread and you want to see Bad Bunny, that's easy. Do I really need to go to the Super Bowl to watch Bad Bunny for 15 minutes, or could I just go to a Bad Bunny concert in Puerto Rico if I got bread?
He just don't want his staff to get arrested.
I guess, yeah.
Because he got all them.
Because he's good.
He got them illegals dancing for him on stage and stuff like that. He don't want them to get arrested.
I already knew niggas was gonna hate on Bad Bunny performing at the halftime show because niggas is niggas. They're gonna love the hip hop 5-6 years in a row. But as soon as another genre gets their chance, now they done forgot that we'd have been listening hip hop for the last 5-6 years at this halftime Super Bowl.
What
show.
genre is Bad Bunny considered?
Maybe reggaeton.
Yeah,
like hip hop. Whatever Noriega was doing back in the 90s or 2000s.
Okay, so reggaeton.
Yeah. I mean, dude's one of the biggest artists in the world right now. Maybe not in the US. Well, even in the US.
What options are they? They done tried up the system. They done try to run the boy Drake out of town. You know, those systems kind of dry right now.
Well, we all thought they were gonna go white. We all thought after the Kendrick and the Drake, the Kendrick and then the 50 Cent Bad Boy, Aftermath shit. We all thought they was gonna go white. We thought they was gonna do maybe a Taylor Swift or a Jelly Roll, something like that.
They're going in shades.
They're going,
yeah, shades.
They're working
way down.
Yeah.
You might get an Ed Sheeran next year.
Oh, that's crazy. But it's like the same way. There's Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl concert. And the Super Bowl is being performed and is going to be in San Francisco this year or next year. Yeah, it's a lot of gays there, and there's a lot of. I don't like to point fingers at any specific race, but there is a lot of gays in the Latino community, which just probably amplifies how much people's going to be at this concert or who are for this concert. You got the gays, you got the Latinos, people who are just reggaeton fans, Bad Bunny fans. Shit, he might bring Drake out for all we know.
Drake ain't coming out for them. Even that's his artist.
Yeah, exactly. That's his artist. He's not fucking with you niggas, so he might come out for the Chicos.
Nah, he's not coming out with no Super Bowl.
That'd be a stain on his legacy.
Yeah,
that would be a stain. So the year before your op got the show, and now you had to come on somebody else's show.
Now you an ad lib. That's crazy.
Drake's one of the best ad libs. Whenever Drake comes out on somebody's set, that shit goes crazy. If you go to a 50 Cent concert and you wasn't expecting, and he pulls out Drake, I ain't never seen Drake be a ad lib to somebody and not be bigger than that person's that he's ad libbing for.
Yeah, it's got to be someone he fucks with, like a Wayne or some shit like that. He's not gonna. I guess it depends on special nights that they're featured on them. They're on tour. That's when they'll let the person pop out if they're there.
Yeah, but the Super Bowl is different.
Yeah, Super Bowl's different. Drake ain't doing that. Drake, and besides, he already got the FIFA. He got the soccer, the World Cup following that, so he's not coming to do the Super Bowl.
It's still crazy how people want to compare the Super Bowl to the FIFA shit.
Yeah,
the numbers. Look how many people watch FIFA. FIFA's international. We don't give a fuck about the FIFA. This is the Super Bowl.
Nigga,
yeah, we're just saying.
There's levels.
Would you rather do FIFA or would you rather do Super Bowl?
Super Bowl is bigger than FIFA in every single way, except for the people in attendance.
Yeah, the World Cup has more viewership than the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so you talking about
That's
attendance.
I'm going with the money. Building. You get more money because there's more eyes on FIFA globally, nigga. You talking about global money, nigga. You want USA money.
Yeah, that global. There's no stopping that global.
Niggas want yangs. They want all types of pesos. They want it all. Swerve. You looking for the US dollar.
I'm just telling you, there's some shit in America is just the clout alone that America carries is enough.
School. Here's how you run it up if you're going to be rich. You get the American bag, the next bag you get in South American bag and UK bag. Then if you really about to feel you really pumping up, you go get you that Saudi Emirates bag. Then you get you that FIFA, which is everyone in the national.
I understand what you're saying about the bags. I understand there's levels to the bags. And the Super Bowl bag is probably not even close to being the top bag. That Saudi Arabia bag.
Yeah, that's the second to highest bag. It might be the highest bag, but they don't have the.
Tom Brady's about to get paid. I forgot how much it was, like 21 million or 7 million. I forgot what it was.
One game, though.
For one flag football game. It's crazy.
That was 7 million. No.
You remember when Tiger Woods' dumbass turned down the fucking deal? It'd have fucking been another $1 billion just to fucking go create that.
I think it was 21 million for one.
That's crazy.
One flag football game.
Yeah, he turned down that golf contract. He's like, I'm just loyal to America. I'm like, man, you got like fucked up. I'd have been on that golfing quick, fast. Now look, everyone else getting those deals over there.
Yeah, but like you say, the money's different, but the brand, who's bigger? Nike's still the biggest brand. Yeah, Super Bowl halftime show is still the biggest show.
You can't be afraid to go to the new guy if they throw in a crazy bag too. You know
I'm just saying you can go to the new guy and get the more money, but I'm just telling you what name holds the most clout is always going to be that Super Bowl show.
Sometimes someone has to break the chain. Like you had Jordan for the longest. Someone had to be bold enough to be the Yeezy.
Well, they say.
Making a jump over the jump man. You know what I'm saying?
I heard they said LeBron's trying to come up with start his own league eventually after he retires that's supposed to rival the NBA. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna happen because NBA is like one of those brands that's like nobody's checking for any other sports league.
But that's by design. It ain't by no one's checking for it. No one really does. They make it so hard that you can't really. It's not really compatible. It don't make no sense to.
Exactly. So I don't know anybody. I don't know how somebody else would come out with another league. Are these games going to be on the same channels as the NBA games, or is it going to be somewhere I got to go hunting for it? If this shit's going to be on ESPN every night on ABC, then I was like, okay, I can see how I can rival it.
It's going to be like the big three. It's going to be a failed venture.
Yeah, just like the big three right now. I like the big three. It's a great idea. But the fact that people don't know when the big three season is going on and where to go watch the games, it's not easy to go find the games. It's not gonna. It's not every. Yeah, I guess it's new, but
It takes a while for shit to catch on.
I went to the Chip this year. The Chip was in Orlando. I went.
Yeah, Miami won. Miami. Mario Chalmers hit a buzzer beater.
How was the attendance? It was sold out?
I don't think it was sold out. Shit is ghetto though.
Yeah, the shit don't look.
The shit's ghetto.
You got it. It's fucking Ice Cube. It was a nigga trying to compare. Who the hell was it that was trying to? He was trying to compare Ice Cube. He was trying to compare Ice Cube to Jay-Z. He was telling me. This dude was trying to tell me that. He asked me, he's like, "Swear, you think Ice Cube?" He said, "You think Jay-Z's too big to perform anymore?" I was like, "Yeah, I think Jay-Z's at the point of his career he can perform when he wants to perform."
Yeah,
Ice Cube, they give that nigga a check, he's performing.
Nah, you saw
yes. He will perform. I can have Ice Cube out my backyard right now if the check is right.
Ice Cube's on
Jay-Z's
tour.
not showing. Jay-Z's not showing up for whatever check I'm giving him. He's not showing up to a backyard.
Ice Cube does music when he feels like it now.
No, he does it if the bag is big enough. If I give him a bag big enough to perform at my backyard, he will take it. Jay-Z will not.
I can't say that. I mean, Jay-Z has more runway. Sure, he got more money.
It depends how big the bag is. You can get Jay-Z back there.
No, you can't. Not at my house for a backyard show.
Them. What do you think them
Saudis
Saudis
have
do?
more respect for themselves.
Beyonce there for $2 million for a backyard performance, so they'll pay you pay good bread.
I know, but they do an extra for her. Their backyard and my backyard is different.
Yeah, you talking about $2 million on performance? That shit is
they're eating gold flakes and then shitting on her chest for the $2 million. She'll take that. I'll take that easy.
I don't think they're doing all that. That's gonna cost them at least.
That's what they do. The Saudis. If you hear girls talking about something, she's going to Saudi Arabia, she's going to Dubai.
That's not Beyonce.
They going to get the shit
That's the poor bitches. Swerve.
That's the poor bitches.
Nah, Beyonce. Put a couple more. Beyonce. Beyonce went there for a $31 million check for one night. She got shitted on.
Get shitted on.
You get shitted on. Yeah, she got shitted on. You can get shit. You can get Beyonce can get shitted on. She's the perfect shade to get shitted on.
For 31 mil? You can't tell me that you okay, who you
the type of food them Saudis be eating and then that golden peanut butter skin Beyonce got, she the perfect shade.
Just art at that point.
On a cold night, you just hover right over them titties and just drop it right on there. That shit starts steaming. It's called
warm canvas.
It's called the Stanley steamer.
Now that 31 million, are you? I'm kissing my wife and saying it'll be okay.
Yeah, this is for us. This ain't just for you.
I'm sending her.
I think for that 31 million, am I even coming back to America to live it down? Because I'll be damned if I pay Uncle Sam a penny of that tax. I got shitted on for this money.
I mean, that's fine.
I'm just gonna
we can stay over there.
Yeah, for the 31.
But then again, I gotta hope she let me come. She might just change her name and disappear from me. It's like, say, I got shitted on. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you can shit on my chest too, so we can make it even. That's what Jay-Z said when Beyonce came back. When Beyonce came back home, Jay-Z was like, "All right, you can shit on my chest, so we call it even."
Yeah, some guys are supporting. That's all Puff Daddy was doing with
yeah, it makes sense.
Look, I understand you got buzzed down. Go ahead and rub a little bit over my nipple.
Just put a little bit on my nipple.
I'm with it for you. I'm here with you.
Yeah, I feel you.
Solidarity. Go ahead and rub a little bit on my nipple. Just a little bit. Just a little dabadoo. Not too much. Just a little dabadoo. I'm rocking with you. I'm here with you. That's one of those things.
That's crazy.
Puff's about to come home soon enough, though. They try to decide if they want to sentence him or drop the charges altogether. I think recently he said he's been biting to try to say if anything he's like a top tier at home private amateur porn thing because like they said it's a high production and all that stuff. Everyone testified to that, and he didn't get no money for it. Mm-hmm. So you can't say he's a John. He didn't have no actual sex with her. He just recorded. If anything, he's a high end amateur porn recorder, and that happens all the time. Should be no issue. So they don't know if the judge is gonna really go for that, but the judge is at a hard place between trying to sentence them and not trying to just get this whole thing tossed out on a overturn. But regardless, Puff's either gonna get something either lifetime,
free my guy,
or Trump's gonna give him that pardon. But either way,
free my guy. He's just a freaky guy. I know a lot of freaky guys. Some people might say I'm a freaky guy. I would hate for me to be put in this situation.
I'm the same freaky guy as Puff is. So there's levels.
If I ever was to put in this situation, shit came out, I hope people give me grace and be like, Swerve's just a freaky guy, but he don't deserve to be locked up like this. Now, after I'm free, y'all can judge me however y'all want to judge me, but I don't deserve to be locked up right now. So after he comes out, I don't know what's going to be for him, how it's going to be for him. Because
all the slander we did on Puff for that case to come out, and he didn't come out that bad. He didn't really do that shit too crazy.
Yeah. I think he's going to come out better than a lot of other people that got canceled.
If the jizz wasn't rubbing on his nipples, just that part alone, he'd be out here golden. Nigga, this is easy.
But now he can't.
Now that's a little weird. That's a little weird. You can't really. What excuse you gonna have for that? He can't. They're shaved.
Yeah, you might be a little ashy. You just trying to get them things lubed up a little bit.
That's the only excuse. He ain't got no excuse for that. But outside of that, like, yeah, I like to see the wife get busted down the number 4 year. That's the only other part that he don't really have no excuse for, is that him rubbing the just on his chest was weird. He wasn't out for her, man. That's her thing. It's kind of weird. I watched off after.
Puffy might just be ahead of the game. Puffy just on some shit that y'all niggas ain't on yet. Y'all niggas still late. Y'all behind.
Just let me know when you there. Let me know when you there.
Y'all see Charlie Sheen had that interview last week talking about he ended up confessing, talking about he had a relationship with men and all that as well. He got so high one day, he tried one half. I wanted to try the other side of the menu. Like, God damn.
The other side of the menu. How you even? That's crazy.
I guess there's a threshold though. You hit just but so many bodies, and after a while.
See, that's why I'd be scared. That's why I'd be scared of drugs.
Side of the menu.
It's not drugs, bro. It's money. It's money plus drugs.
Okay.
You need
so what's the combination? So if it's rich guys and drugs, you start doing some freaky shit. What about poor guys and drugs?
You just
become a hobo.
Yeah, you just a bum. What else is?
I see some pictures out of Portland. I see motherfuckers getting all sorts. They be out here breaking out new experiments on the poor guys. These motherfuckers have a new disease. I seen a guy look like half his head was eaten. Nigga still alive, skin off all this bone. Like, this shit is nuts.
That's crazy.
There's all flesh eating diseases out there. All these new types of drugs that these people are using. Like, this shit don't make any sense. Your skin's falling off, and yet people still rocking with it. So that's what the poor people get. Like, you get to be the experiment.
Like, how you see somebody standing up in the middle of the street, bent over, hardly standing up, and you be like, I need to try whatever that nigga on. Let me get some of that.
Yeah, because he not doing it properly. You supposed to do that shit in a controlled environment. Nigga all outside.
Exactly.
Where though? Is this not like a club drug?
Nah, you do that shit in the house.
But then you just knocked out of the house.
You still gonna get to where you getting.
Nah, I don't want no drugs that I should only be taking at home. I need to be outside turning up, juking during my drugs.
Yeah, you gonna look like that nigga in the parking lot.
Yeah, next thing you know, you in the parking lot, butt naked, hear about yourself on the news. Made a bunch of bad decisions.
Shit, y'all niggas don't party?
One bad day of partying, dog, lives with you the rest of your life. Now you're an internet legend.
That ain't no problem.
Now you're on the sex offenders list.
Yeah, now you're on the bookie blotter. Now you can't go within 1,000 feet of an elementary school. All sorts of shit.
Now, if you're dating somebody and you're on that registered list, when do you tell them, or do you ever tell them, or do you do like that girl said and be like, "Don't worry about the past. The past is the past,"
and just blame her communication with the internet?
Yeah.
Just blame her. Be like, just because your kids can't allow anyone next to them, they have special rules. Who allow me to see nobody? It's my problem. I'm used to hanging with adults.
What was the question, Swerve?
Oh, if you was on the registered list for being a sex offender.
I can't even.
Yeah, stuff like that. There's some stuff that you might feel. A lot of stuff people think is like, oh yeah, it's your personal information. I don't need to tell nobody. But at some point, it becomes not just personal.
I would say, as soon as you think your life and the other person's life is gonna start intertwining, that's when you need to let them know.
I done seen like clips of like fucking transgenders at the wedding day, wedding dress and everything, talking about something. I need to let you know something. Oh, yeah. I was born a man. Yeah. I said, huh?
I said, you gonna die one too.
Like, you got all these witnesses here about to see you catch his body. God, ain't no way I'm beating this case because I got too many witnesses. And they about to see some shit.
the nigga come out and say, "Well, I ain't got no problem with that. I'm actually pansexual anyway." So y'all both keeping secrets from each other. Y'all about to get married. Talking about I'm pansexual.
Yeah, that nigga.
So was like, did she have the reconstructive surgery and all that? Was he busting her down?
I don't know, because that's what I don't be understanding about these things. Because when somebody says, "Yeah, I'm a transgender. I was born a man," have y'all not had no relations already for you to see that this is a woman is a man, or what? What's going on?
Could be one of these military dudes.
You can tuck. There's only so much you can do.
He hasn't consummated yet.
There's only so much you can do with the tuck. You can tuck that thing up like for a dress, tuck that thing in, but eventually
you gotta cut it.
Eventually we got this gonna have to get untucked, and I'm gonna see that thing hanging.
Nigga been doing anal for the past year. That's why she's able to
doing anal in the dark.
Pretending it's the box. You know what I mean?
That nigga been doing that for a whole year and didn't know it was transgender. Didn't know the tuck game serious.
Ain't no way.
He ain't one of those.
That tuck game serious.
Ain't no way you can hide that.
He ain't one of those. That's all.
It's only one hole.
Yeah,
come on, cuz.
Tuck game, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They done mastered the tuck game.
You gotta keep that thing tucked.
Fucking hilarious.
All right,
I saw an ad this week about the LGBTs talking about there's parting ways with the QIs. You say
the extra. So it's just gonna stop with LGBT and that's it?
No, they're not fucking with the T's. Just LGBT, lesbian, gays, and bi. They're not fucking with the T's and the Q's, all that extra shit that's dragging their shit down. If they got in so much.
It's really just the T's, because the Q is part of the LGBTs too.
Q could fall for all sorts of shit because it's queer. You got fur.
Yeah.
They get strange quick. They don't need that. They just need LGBT. That's it.
Well, I don't know what you mean. Well, I don't know what this furries is you talking about. Explain to me this gay vernacular you're talking about right now. What is a furry?
Dress like furry animals, and that's a sexual preference. I might be a fox. I might be a cow. That's their sexual. So
somebody could. So you might walk up to somebody and ask them what their sexual preference is, and they'd be like, "Yeah, I'm into furries."
Yeah, and
and they're only into
people having sex with furry outfits on, and that's it. There might be a coyote, might be a rabbit, but they have sex in their animal avatar fits on.
Well, then I guess you could call me. I'm into furries too, then, because if I see a baddie wearing a little fox outfit, you mean like how they be wearing for Halloween?
Yeah, baddie gonna make anything look good, but that's not gonna be your only turn on.
They have the little.
This bitch got on regular clothes. Ugh.
They have the butt plugs, and the butt plug is like a tail.
Yeah,
let me get that. Let me get that.
I mean, that's an accessory, but that's not your everyday. These motherfuckers can't get off without that.
Well, shit. Put me in the group. They gonna say what's swerving to furries. That shit don't even move me if that bitch if she ain't got a foxtail. That shit don't even move me.
You got these weirdos that are into hentai. Hentai is the animated.
Oh,
porn.
I already know about that, Playboy. The octopus shit.
No, it's like the animated porn. Like any cartoon, any cartoon you grew up with, there's usually there's an anime porn version of it.
But they usually getting boned by like some type of.
It might be Family Guy, Peter's Born and Lois and the daughter. They're always all sorts.
Okay.
It's redrawn almost the same identical way, but these are actual real good illustrators that instead of finding their artwork and their talent to go work at Marvel or Disney, these motherfuckers is doing pornos.
Nate watches porno for the art.
That might be your excuse because these niggas can draw. These motherfuckers can draw some of the dopest shit. But they out here using all the talent to draw straight pornos, dog.
Nigga get busted stroking his meat watching the Family Guy porno. He's like, I'm just watching it for the art. It's great animation. Great animation.
There's people that do that. This is an actual porn thing. This is why I don't even like. Sometimes with adult cartoons, I don't like that they have they might have like a break or a scene, or they might have like a sex scene where they show breasts or that. Because I already know who they're catering to. They know that it kind of overlaps with a hentai audience. So I don't want to be in here with these nerds.
Y'all niggas still able to watch porn on the internet?
Where you watching that now?
The sites. Where you watching that?
Where you watching that? Where you watching that?
I live in Florida.
On the internet. What you going? They got places where you can just pull up and Like the voyeur
You
rooms.
buy magazines again? Or
No, you
Nah,
can't go on porn without like doing a whole bunch of stuff in Florida.
Nah, this
there's
nigga,
porn sites
come
and
on,
stores, bro.
cuz.
You gotta
Nate,
know
tell you,
that, man.
Nate, hook your boy up, cuz. This nigga still.
We'll tell you offline. We don't want those shits getting big. Florida is hot right now.
Because niggas be.
Send me that list.
Send me the link.
There's a few that still go out here. You know, they took Pornhub. They took
Adrian Broder was online. Adrian Broder was online. He's like, "Hey y'all, whatever happened to Backpage? What's the new Backpage?"
Yeah, and even that,
With
people
it-
tell them on
with
the line
it-
on the low. Yeah,
They was like, they was like, chill. The next post he came up, he was like, "Yo, somebody done put me on."
yeah.
I
That's
don't-
what I'm chill. Don't say exactly.
He said, "Don't put." As soon as he said somebody to put me on, I was like, "Oh, this is where Backpage went to." And I was like, if the feds is watching this post right now, this shit's getting shut down.
You know what's so fucked up? They shut down Backpage. They fucking all shit. That's all they did. They're so fucking green. They stopped all that thing, but then they allowed them to go do OnlyFans.
You
All
use
they did is say,
Backpage?
Yeah,
"What's
because
wrong
now,
with this?"
because OnlyFans they getting the cut of it.
Yeah, and all they did, you could have got a cut with the pimps. All they did is they killed a bunch of careers, killed a bunch of jobs, and out here create a whole new market, nah.
Did
Fucking
you
up
ever
the
use
world,
Backpage, Nate?
No, I never used Backpage.
We'll talk about this
That's
offline.
more for the travelers.
Okay.
But I've heard of its benefits. Backpage.
What benefits there? Let me know, Nate. What's the benefits?
What I'm saying is, I know back then we used to have. What's that one thing where you could get ads on Craigslist? Backpage used to be like Craigslist. Back when back when Craigslist used to have the Backpage features. So
Backpage, they used to sneak in Backpage activities into Craigslist. Craigslist wasn't really for that.
But you could have picked the options of escorts or
Yeah.
it was something different. But now they got
But
rid of it.
Backpage was that
Backpage
section of
is straight
Craigslist
that.
was yeah.
But there's other ones. There's new ones. There's
Yeah. I was on that Adrian Broner post. I found the new one. That shit's crazy. And you could tell it's real.
That's just America, though.
You could tell it's real by the quality of women that are on this thing. It's not like
these are the sites that Diddy would go on to get the guys. You can get guys in it too. That's how Diddy was.
okay. Chill, my guy.
I'm just saying, that's how you know Diddy was a real guru.
I don't know how that
think
thought
as rich
came
as
into
he
that
is, he's gonna
nigga brain, bro.
Nate just be knowing too much shit. That's what I don't know.
Listen,
Nate's
I'm
too
over here
smart for my
thinking
good.
I'm thinking as good as Diddy is, as rich as he's gonna find special skilled people, find connection with the porn industry. This thing was just breaking out Backpage like, let me go look at the BBC section. Just like that, like any regular Joe Schmo. So his defense might actually work.
Yeah, I'm just a regular guy, Your Honor.
Nate
I'm
said
just a regular
benefits.
guy, I was watching that Family Guy anime. I got a little turned up.
I'd be on Backpage just like the other guy, just like every other average guy.
You see that judge they found just recently? The fuck out a bunch of charges for child molestation and shit. Shit's crazy.
A judge? What?
Yeah.
Which judge? He had something to do with
I forgot which state it was. There was a judge that sent home one of them white boys not too long ago for those rape shits, and he just got jammed up on a bunch of child porn on his computer.
Who knows how many child offenders he's done let loose throughout the years?
Man, there's no type of atrocities that some of these white folks be doing now that I'm not even surprised by anymore. Now they put on a good face. Motherfuckers be doing some of the most slime balling shit out here.
Yeah. Atrocities, and you don't find out till years later.
You don't find 2 years later.
Sometimes hundreds of years later, you don't find out.
Yeah, and it gets crazy.
It's life.
Like Juno just finding out the other day that black people been here.
Yeah. Niggas teach you. I learn something new every day, B.
I see more things about that this weekend. I gotta send that to you on Twitter.
Don't do that.
Juno don't want to know. He don't want his mind blown like that. Pause.
Yeah.
People don't want to know when your whole worldview is one way. How old can you be before you can be reprogrammed? Imagine everything you know about history.
That's why I say taking that shit that Mike Tyson. I don't know. I need to find out the name of that shit. But taking that shit is kind of the same thing. It kind of opens up your mind to a lot of the stuff that's been going on. But it's like once you know what's going on and you can't do anything about it, it's really like gonna drive you crazy.
It don't have to. It can, but it don't have to. Are you more loyal to the lie because it's comfortable, or are you just I need the truth? Are you the type of person that I'm I'm inquisitive.
I think
need
I'm
answers for real.
I'm glad that I've been finding out the answers to a lot of the stuff that's been fake, but at the same time, I am comfortable with the lies. Yeah, I don't.
I'm good where I'm at.
I'm good where I'm
Yeah.
at.
Because
life is so much easier if you can live like that. If you
I can believe that the Earth is flat or round, whatever. But me trying to convince everyone else is just too much of a headache.
Well, the convincing.
So I'm just gonna go with the masses. If y'all say it's round, all right, it's round. I'm not gonna be here too much longer anyway. When y'all figure it out, y'all figure it out.
Send me an email.
Send me an email once y'all actually get a certain, like, for sure that this shit's flat or round.
That's just crazy. I be following like a bunch of pages of some shit like that.
All right, since there's benefits and back pages, what y'all niggas got for recommendations for this week?
Let me tell you about this website called Backpage. Let me just kidding. What I got? You got recommendations, Nate?
Yeah, my recommendation is going to be, if you guys want to listen, Jay Electronica came and dropped 3 albums out the blue. If you want to get more of that higher learning, not all that bullshit Jeezy tried doing. You know what I'm saying? Jay Electronica is a wordsmith, wordsmith, so you can listen to that. It's very lyrical, got a bunch of snippets on there. You hear Honorable Farrakhan speak, different snippets, there's cuts of that. You can listen. It's a barred up album. Even it's super. It's not like a super good album, like I'm saying, like it flows. But just if you want to just listen to the lyrics and hear shit that's dope, he's solid. So I'd do that. And my second one would be JD had dropped an album called
Magic City. Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
It sounds almost like this nigga's talent, man. Jay-Z, we really be sleeping on JD. Like this, his talent. His nigga's a beast. He can really recreate the sound of all the eras that he's in this era, like in a heartbeat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, which means he could make all those old artists pop all over again.
When did it drop?
Maybe like a month ago or something like that.
There was no promo or nothing.
A lot of
superstars anyway.
And it's a lot of Atlanta artists on there though.
It's all Atlanta artists.
That's
crazy. Fucking fire, bro. You got Dro. You got
T.I. on there.
T.I. Dro. What's the nigga that Rich Homie Quan? Name it. You name them. Atlanta.
Thug
that
on
shit
there?
Fucking Thug. I'm pretty sure he is. That shit is fire, bro. And then what's name dropped an album similar to that too. An all Atlanta album. What's his name? Was it Metro? I didn't listen to his yet, but I was hearing people saying that his is good as well. I heard like maybe 1 or 2 songs, but the JD one, that is phenomenal, bro.
Okay.
So those are my 2 recommendations.
What you got, Swerve?
And the Jay Electronica.
I've been watching that. Well, I probably like 2, 3 episodes into that Dark on Netflix.
You on it?
It's pretty good so far. Pretty good.
Dark. It's called Dark.
Yeah. It's pretty good so far. I do have to focus a lot on. It's a lot of names they're throwing around at you. A lot of people connected in the first couple of episodes.
Especially if like me and I think all white people look alike, that should be.
Yeah. Especially, I was just telling my wife, I was like, this lady right here, I don't know if this is the same lady.
Exactly.
The lady that's cheating with the husband of the kid that got kidnapped or lost or whatever. That lady, I don't know who. I was like, bro, this lady right here, it could be the same other lady, but every time she changed her hair, I'm thinking of somebody else.
Yeah, it's kind of trippy in that aspect. I almost need all my white folks to have almost a whole different color shade of hair in movies, so I can tell them you put on a blue wig, you put on a red.
They just need to wear one shirt, one color shirt, and call it that.
Make it easier on your audience.
Yeah. Did I have anything else? Offset, Gunna album, Cardi B album, Lucci album. Don't listen to Thug's album. I listened to it once. I will not listen to it again. Big trash. Go back and listen to Super Slimy with Young Thug and Future. That's probably my favorite project with Thug on it. Hits.
Y'all been giving Thug the pass for too long.
But that Super Slimy, that's one of the reasons why we've been giving him passes, because he dropped fire like that.
I always thought, like, I don't know, Birdman, for some reason, he knows a star when he hears one. And for whatever reason, he knows how to A&R it. And see people you think that wouldn't be a star, he backs them long enough to become superstars, like a Young Thug or like a NBA young boy. Even if you can't call it, I see he did with Cash Money, which you can see is clearly stars. But for some reason, he knows how to call them and picks out the stars, and they get like crazy followings. But I always thought to me, Thug was just kind of like he was a mumble rapper. I didn't understand how the fuck why would you even sign him of all people? How you put him on there for music, but I guess it worked out.
Thug makes some good music.
Yeah, but to me, some good music versus all the talent that goes in front of Birdman's way is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, but just imagine when he saw Young Thug, that was the beginning of the mumble wave.
Yeah.
When people were seeing Migos and people were seeing him and people were seeing Kodak and people didn't know what this sound was.
Yeah.
Some people were saying it was mumble rap, and some people weren't mumbling, but
and it wasn't actually mumble rap. Young Thug
was actually mumbling.
It was actually mumbling, yeah.
But the shit was fire.
And we were fighting against it. We had to fight back, and then and some people made it. They became lyrical and still blended the mumbleness, like you said, like the Kodak. Mm-hmm. So the shit is crazy. He kind of created his own lane. You saying kind of like if you know, but it's not meant to be completely. What's the name?
And I feel like a lot of the mumble rappers becoming like lyrical rappers.
And then some of them become lyrical rappers, just fucking war on it, which is dope. Like Pee Wee Longway is one of my favorite ones.
Hey, who's Pee?
Oh,
Pee Wee Longway. That's a crazy name. Pee Wee Longway. Pee Wee Longway being raw is crazy.
It is, but he's one of the best. He's one of the best out of Atlanta. Pee Wee Longway, fucking fire. So, but these are people that you think would be mumble-ish rappers. But these niggas, they be
I don't know if I told y'all this, but one of my favorite rappers, like my new favorite rappers right now, is Key Glock.
Oh, I fuck Key Glock. Yeah.
Key Glock fire. Don't drop nothing but heat.
Well, I'll put 21 Savage over Key Glock for me, but Key Glock's up there.
That nigga Rollo beast too.
Oh, Rollo been a beast before.
Rollo Rodriguez.
The charges. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought you were talking about the other Rollo. Rollo Rodriguez is a fucking beast. He's kind of like Kevin Gates to me.
But my recommendation, can I give my recommendation?
Possibly. What is it?
That cast iron juicer, nigga.
Okay, the cast iron juicer. It's the weight that really makes all that juice come out. Because if it was,
it's the whole mechanism, bro. And you only gotta clean 2 things afterwards. Fast and simple, bro. Shit fire. I'm gonna send y'all a link.
Send me a picture of it.
Niggas get on waves and shit, and then they get off the wave real quick.
So I'm gonna send you a link, nigga.
We'll see. I'll check in with you in 4 months and see how often you still using that juicer.
But y'all know what to do, folks. Hit us up on That's Absurd Pod on Instagram, That's Absurd Pod on Twitter, That's Absurd Podcast on Facebook, and you can always drop an email at that'sabsurdpodcast@gmail.com, man. You know the voice line is always open. All you gotta do is look through the show notes, click on leave message here, and we get you featured on the pod. With that being said, we are out.
Oh, yeah.